Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at the Sim Racing Studio ShakeKit. Basically what it is this pad right here. In addition to this, comes with this component here which plugs into the computer as well as a power supply source, and again directly onto this. There's no installation, you literally just put it on top of your seat and sit on it. So when I was originally looking to get a little bit more immersion with iRacing, I really wanted to feel a little bit more of the car. There's nothing, it's just you're sitting on a static seat. So I looked into, at first, the base shakers, which are essentially, the way I at least think of it, is a speaker that has bass that you put under the seat, potentially underneath the sim rig itself. Really couldn't figure out how to mount that very easily. I then found this online. It's a little bit more expensive, but the installation and the fact that you're actually sitting directly on top of it, you're not sitting basically with a seat, with all this padding, which is probably 1.5 inches thick, and there's steel underneath this. So I really like that aspect. It's basically just feels like a pad. I did get the extra padding. Hopefully that will help. I heard it's a little bit more comfortable this way. It really doesn't look like very much, as you can see in the padding. There's just a little bit of duct tape, and we'll see how it goes. So the product does come with some software included in the price. What it does is it allows you to go in here and tune how much you want for it to vibrate. So for example, here, suspension, I'd like to feel it. Engine, I brought it down and made it very minimal. So I am in a Mazda MX-5 at Landmark Park. I'm sitting on it. I can feel that I'm sitting on something. It's certainly not uncomfortable. I'm gonna go out. And immediately I can feel just kind of the nuances of the track. If I go up here on the curbs, the rumbles, you feel on the right hand side. Likewise, if I go out here, I can feel it on the left hand side. I can feel a little bit of the engine. Again, I can control how much of that I want to feel in the software. When I shift, I can feel that as well. Again, rumble strips, it's a big berm. So the bigger the berm, in that case, the whatever you want to call it, red thing, but you can really feel that impact. So what I'm going to say is, when I first got this and I started driving around with it, probably the first, I don't know, day or two, I kind of questioned my purchase. It's not cheap. It's $250 for this. Did it give me this immediate wow factor? It did not. But however, I really grew to like it a lot more. So I think about maybe a week or two into this, I went into the sim, I did a race. All throughout the race, I couldn't think of what was missing. Something was missing. I couldn't quite tell what it is. And I know it sounds kind of foolish, but it's because I didn't have this on. So it was at that point I realized it wasn't just this one piece that gives you the immersion. Kind of like the load cell pedals, or maybe a direct drive steering wheel. That alone doesn't do it. But it's when you start adding these things up and accumulate them together is when it really adds to the immersion of this. Now when I don't have it on, I just feel like I'm missing something. Even right now, sitting, I can hear the engine, and I can feel the little underneath kind of like that. I know it sounds stupid, but it adds to it, definitely. So while it's not cheap, while you could do a bass shaker with the speakers, which I really don't think will provide the same experience, I really like it. And the more I use it, the more I appreciate it. Leave any comments you have, preferably not about my poor acting, but if you have questions about the products, I'm happy to answer questions for it. I receive absolutely no money or kickback from them, and thanks for watching. Bye.